It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get us going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return. Cost himself 4 yards. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the ball.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Grab down the middle, it's Pringle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Pringle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown in midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A huge defensive score.
It's one of the worst ways you can ever imagine starting a football game is to throw a pick-6 in the first quarter. Luckily, there's still plenty of time. They got to regroup and get ready to go.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Dropping back. It's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Gets it up quickly to the left side. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back in motion now. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Miami. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense bent back. Here's the toss play now, running left, running through the tackle. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a shotgun run call. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Did not get there. And now it's going to bring out fourth down and 1. And on fourth down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
To throw, it's Russell. The sure hands, it's Pringle. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Getting set. Here's second down. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes the catch. It's Pringle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Important third down play coming up. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and effective.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Johnson. Here's a quick screen to the receiver.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. There's contact on the throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Haynes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it off.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Looking deep to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
We're going to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Fourth down. The offense will go for it. Looking downfield. It's Russell. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Carr. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Zips it down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Canes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Here comes a handoff. He gets loose. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. To throw, it's Russell. Nice grab. It's Pringle. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
1st and goal, handoff. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Hale. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, tied.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught over the middle. It is Joseph. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
A nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Johnson. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going to take off here. Refuses to go down. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Press coverage now from the secondary. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Ultimately incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
With the catch, it's Edwards. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Bama. They couldn't stop him there.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Carr. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And the Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And it's a direct snap. defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a man. Caught near the sticks. It's Hampton. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back. It's Russell. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So on fourth down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. But there's a flag down. He might get another shot at this. So with only a few seconds left on the half, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And that one's straight down the middle. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. We get the second half started with the running play. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Pulls it in. It's Brown. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Miami. No chance to catch him there.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Adams. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Alabama. The comeback is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. The ball is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Play action fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Scott. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. That's a designed quarterback keeper. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. On the move now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down and goal upcoming. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Finds room at the 30. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And then 1st down, they go right back to him. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Can he make it to the marker? He's got the 40. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Canes. Still no answer from this offense.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
32.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Scanning the field, it's Russell. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Bringing pressure. Swarm with the pass rush. A sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Caught near the sticks. It's Russell. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw it on first down. And that one is incomplete. They try to deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's four-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Back to throw. It's Russell. Looking to scramble. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last time they had it go, they got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They're going to run it here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Breaks free. He got enough for the first down and still going. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice game.
Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They continue to roll up the score.
This is just a great job by the offense coordinator and the quarterback, seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking to pass. It's Owens. The pass rush closing in. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to throw it again. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Back to pass. It's Owens. He's got a man down the middle. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They connect for 6.
Number 5 with the catch and score.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
No good. That keeps the score.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
38.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
63. Alabama. 38.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Short connection to the tight end here. In the clear of the 25. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw. It's Owens. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Deep shot toward the end zone. You try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And that sums up the game so far.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Trying to find room. It's Brown. Picks up the first, looking for more. He has first down yardage at the 46. Well, this is a stunner. As a football team.